Good morning, loves. Happy Friday. It is time for our 60-second devotion. Today we're in Acts chapter 4, verse 32 through 35. Now the whole group of those who believed were of one heart and soul, and no one claimed private ownership of any possessions, but everything they owned was held in common. With great power, the apostles gave their testimony to the resurrection of the Lord Jesus, and great grace was upon all of them. There was not a needy person among them, for as many as owned lands or houses sold them and brought the proceeds of what was sold. They laid it at the apostles' feet, and it was distributed to each as any had need. So all week we've talked about generosity, where it begins, what it looks like, and how we cultivate it. But today I want to end with something that we sometimes miss. Generosity doesn't just change the person receiving it. It changes the person giving. Acts tells us here that the early church lived with such open hands that there were no needy persons among them. Can you imagine that? They stopped looking at everything through the lens of mine and started asking, what do I have that can help someone else? And somewhere along the way, they changed too, because open hands do something to us. They loosen fear. They challenge our obsession with having enough. They teach us to notice people we might otherwise just walk past. And generosity isn't only about our bank accounts. It's sharing our time, our table, our attention, our encouragement, our connections, our gifts, our presence. Maybe generosity is one way, or one of the ways rather, that God slowly moves us from what do I need to protect to what do I have that I can share? And maybe that is part of what bringing God's kingdom to earth looks like. Not grand gestures, just ordinary people living with open hands. So take a breath and look at your hands for a second. What are you holding tightly today? Now imagine opening them. Because when we live with open hands, we don't just help change the world around us. God changes us too. Today's affirmation: I will live with open hands, trusting that there is enough grace to give and enough grace for me. Go ahead and tag someone whose generosity has changed your life. And I will see you guys tomorrow for our 60-second devotion.